so echoey in here, but no one's out here, so it's perfect. This is what we're working with. We're on the ferry right now, and we're getting ready to go. I'm just gonna sit here. And we're getting ready to go to Vancouver. I got my skin done yesterday, and it was so good. I did like a super secret stream last night. Sorry. I have this pimple patch on because I have a pimple that like really needs to pop, but I can't pop it. And when they go to do my skin, they're probably gonna be like, what in the freak are we supposed to do with this? So pimple patch it is. But we go to Vancouver, we have the bridal shoot first, and then oh my gosh, I feel like everyone inside can hear me, but I don't think they can. I think it's just echoey in this area because I think it's echoey because it's just kind of more enclosed, which is nice because then you guys can hear me and there's no like extreme wind coming in. I'm just gonna double check. Okay, yeah, I don't think the headphones are connected anymore. If there's any audio problems, let me know. I know that it takes about a minute or two for StreamCord to send out the notification, so hopefully it'll send it in a minute here. But when we get home, I know that I have to get into Dying Light because that was sent to me and I still haven't checked it out, which I didn't mean to like leave it for this long, but I've just been so busy traveling, I haven't had time to just sit at the PC and game for a little bit. But yeah. I also was gonna go live last night, but I had to be up at 5 a.m, so I didn't have time to do that either. I will get around to everything. And I know that Gabe wanted to play Repo again, which if any of you guys do have Repo and want to join me for that, you're more than welcome to. Also, at some point, I feel like my data probably is going to cut out because once we get out into like the middle of the ocean, that's typically what ends up happening, but we will see. That's why I figured I'd try to start this now before we get too far out and that ends up happening. So also it's having connective issues. Like let me just check. Okay, I'm assuming the connection is fine because it's not saying the reconnecting thing like it typically does on YouTube if it's going the reconnecting thing like it typically does on YouTube if it's going in and out. But the only thing is I had the headphones connected in the start, so I don't know if the audio is going in and out. But yeah, I was gonna do just a bit of an IRL stream in the city, but I didn't end up doing that because we're gonna have like an hour, less than an hour for me to meet the people. Alexa, how you doing? Happy Mirror Moyer Friday. How's your Friday been so far? And okay, I'm probably gonna live stream this if I end up going, but I'm following this guy who throws like pop-up kind of like rave type things, like music events, and it just so happens that he's actually throwing one in Vancouver, and I get the details at 3 p.m, which I have the one shoot at noon and then I have the other shoot right at 5 p.m. So I'm thinking that if the pop-up event happens sometime around 8, I can actually make it, or if my shoot goes like shorter than that, then maybe I can make it and then catch the last ferry home. I feel like it'd be really awkward to just kind of go to this event alone, which is, well, probably live stream it, but like it'll be cool experience. It's just fitting everything in because I am not gonna spend the night just in Vancouver walking around the streets. I remember this what me and my sister did in London, and that shit was fucked. There was like full on a dude just kind of like following us back to the subway like 4 a.m. And I know everyone says, or at least everyone was telling me, that you don't see like cops around that much, but thank fuck there's like cops talking to a guy who's like getting in shit, because this guy who's following me and my sister was sketchy as fuck. I even turned over to my sister and I was like, yo, do you notice that we were being followed? And she's like, I didn't even know. She was so like drunk, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. But do you guys have anything planned for the rest of your day today? I'm definitely gonna sleep in on the weekend. Like I'll sleep in on Saturday and Sunday. Well, maybe not Sunday because I might have another shoot then, but I'll sleep on Saturday, and then that way I can stay up late in the evenings so I can play all the scary games, because there's no point playing them when there's sunlight out. It takes the whole spook factor away. I also got a new skin lady though, and I went and I saw her right before soccer, which I probably shouldn't have done that right before soccer because I had to like wash everything that she put on my face off, but she was really nice, and her prices were like kind of insane, so I gave her a nice tip because I was like, holy shit, she spent like an extra 30 minutes with me, and I think I was the last person there, so she had to close up shop, and I was like, oh my gosh. I might try just like moving us on top deck or something. You guys probably won't be able to hear me because of the wind though, so I'll have to reconnect the headphones, and I don't know how well the headphones are even working when they're connected to this. They're fine for music, but it's whether or not the mic is clear. What in the fuck is Richard trying to say? So I'm gonna go Google Translate that real quick. I honestly don't know if StreamCourt sent out the notification. I don't think it did, which it should have. And then typically I get the notification on my device once it's been sent. 1 second, let me just like check and see. It did, sorry, I'm back. Probably just sent it while I left the stream to go and check if it sent it. So I ended up missing it. I've been watching like random shitty YouTube videos, but there was this one and it was about Infinity Nikki, and apparently they've been doing everyone dirty. I haven't played it in a while because it kind of just started getting repetitive, but at the same time too, I can't believe that they've been fucking everyone over so badly. So I've almost been thinking of like not downloading it undownloading it from my PC to free up more space, because it does take up a shit ton of space. But you guys were right, it is like a gacha game. Richard, what are you trying to say? I don't even think I have any mods on YouTube, because I think I only have, I don't even know how to make people mods on YouTube, but I know that on Twitch we have PDG and Bradian and Fedor. I really like cut back because I used to just make everyone a moderator, and then people started just spam blocking people, and I was like, hey, that cannot be happening right now. Hey Martin, how you doing? Happy Mirror Moyer Friday. How's your Friday been so far? I was gonna try to you can't see anything though. It's just a blue sky. That's like last night when my camera wouldn't focus because it was so dark. Then the second I had the bright blue background, it was like, oh, I can see you. I can focus on you. I literally do not know what Richard is trying to say. Does anyone have any idea what Richard is trying to say? Also, where are you from, Martin? I'm gonna be up for I don't even know. I got up at 5 a.m. and then I probably won't be back until midnight, so I'll probably be up until 2 a.m. That's 20 hours. We're on a 20-hour thing right now. Yusuf, hey, how you doing? Also, I did audition. I'm waiting to hear back. Hopefully I hear back by this weekend or Friday so I can plan things out better, which my work probably won't be happy, but at this point I talked to my dad about it, and he's like, yeah, you need that job, but at the same time, with the amount that you've invested in everything, it's you should be prioritizing that over How are you doing? Good luck. Wish you all the best with that. What a great time to join this. I'm actually doing lovely. Good for you. Call me back. I am on the ferry. So interesting, but the problem is with going like fully upstairs to the top deck is that it's kind of audio's there. Hi, how you doing? I was just talking about you. Go ahead, ask the question, but if it's creepy, I'm blocking you. That's fair warning. I'm also adding you guys as moderators. Gabriel, I'm making you a moderator too, because I actually don't have any on YouTube, and I figured since I've been streaming more here, it's kind of important to have that. But I don't want to get like trapped into the thing again of people saying stuff, and then I just read it out loud, and then it ends up being not great. I also don't know what's up with this like said hi thing, because people will type hi, but then they'll like add the little like send hi or said hi with a wave. Is that just YouTube's way of being like, notice me, like the poke on Facebook? I can't even type in my own chat, can I? I can start questions and answers, danger ban, alert. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, hey, does someone want to ban Danger Ban, or should I ban him? Maybe a bot? Yeah, dude, holy shit. Oh my god, how do I... I'm putting them in a timeout for 24 hours. That's crazy. Thank you. Thanks, Fedor. I don't really know how this stuff works on here. Thanks, Yusuf. Yay! PDG, how are you? I'm also modding you. More moderators. Actually, I feel like the second I fucking mod you guys, all of a sudden we have the spam bots in here. Of all the things. Okay. The mod committee works, does it? Yeah, see, I barely know how you do when it comes to their live streams. I'm surprised they haven't put like a limit on how many followers you need to have like everyone else has been doing. I saw that Instagram has, which I haven't used Instagram for any reason, but it has, I think you need to have 1,000 followers in order to be able to live stream on there now, which is also why I never live stream on TikTok, because I'm now your subscriber. Anytime I hear that, it's like, but hey, that's what's up, Yusuf. Thanks. You're welcome. Subscriber just makes me think of a scriber. Isn't that? Hopefully it is. Oh my gosh, I swear this is loud as shit. Just let me know. This is in like one up, so I have to talk over this one to try to lessen it as much as possible. No, you cannot. Wait, it's working. You can hear me clearly, right? It'll keep going in and out. Richard, I literally don't know what you're saying. I don't know if what he's saying is fucked up or not. Oh my gosh, guys, I do not like traveling in summer. This is why I got my time off of work in September. Everyone's back to school. And people aren't like summer living. I think some people don't really have experience awareness. Some they don't like walk right next to, or like stand right next to, like very like I don't know. I'm just just a little bit. Is it fucking up the mic a little bit? I hope it's not too bad. I can't believe that this works though. I'm living in Canada, although I wish I was living in Canada because I'm kind of stuck here now. Especially my town is being online and people up the wazoo, small town, they just build so many houses and duplexes. And now there's like no wildlife because everyone just keeps driving like idiots and hitting the wall. And it's kind of fucked up. It's to the point, honestly, about to like call the cops and be like, hey guys, you gotta set up shop at these places because this is where everyone's gunning it. Although the cops in my town just don't really give a fuck. Thanks, Yusuf. I don't know what to say to that. I'll support you. I'll always support you too. Like, stay consistent. Summer. It's not happening. For a second, I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a pile of ash on the view? What? Is he a bot? At this point, I'm just gonna. He's a bot. Holy shit. Holy shit. The closer. Okay, brother. Wait, who is that says brother like that? I can't even. Maybe it's just my brother that says brother. I'm Gabe and I'm CEO of Gabe. Gabe Industries or. Never. I've heard of that one before. That's the crazy thing about YouTube is like half the comments like I only know English. Tiny bit of French. That's because we're forced to checking in as CEO of Fedor 362 Enterprises. Yo guys, roll call. Business roll call. The dude's literally just using his name and then slapping on like a business thing. The fuck do you even call those? It's like I'm the CEO of Sequoia Contracting. Just chilling with you guys. Can you tell me your Instagram? What is this though? My hair is just all kinds of fucky. They said come with clean hair. It's clean, it's just very wind blown. Why is it looking like oh, but then nerves. No nerves. You got no nerves? I got nerves as steel. But I hope I can make it to this music event tonight so I can live stream it. Although I gotta make sure I get to the last ferry in time because unlike the airport, they don't keep like BC ferries open overnight. For like 5 hours by myself. That's fucked up. Although that's the thing to do. Like if you are going somewhere for a day trip and then you get there and it's like, oh, you're gonna spend $200 on a hotel room, you just spend the whole night out and walking around. Surround yourself with people or have people with you. That's the smarter thing. I told you guys before about the I seen in UK, right? Who was like chasing after this guy who's being super fucked up towards her. Like, holy shit, like, are you okay? Like, do you need help? Are you being kidnapped right now? And she was so pissed at us. Really, it looks like the most fucked shit ever right now. No one helping or asking if she's okay. She's like playing and like UK does it differently. They're like really rude when it comes to concerts and stuff too. Like, I was not expecting. I will send a message for you. Why does it sound like old English? When I get back home after my long journey, I'll make sure to send a message for you. Check your mail. The carrier will bring it in 4 weeks' time. I have sister like you? What? Like you have like a real sister? Oh my goodness. Hair is like super fucked up. Look for a pigeon, Malady. I'll airmail it. Literally, yes. I want a pigeon so badly. Messenger bird. There's pigeons at the hotel that they're trying to get rid of, and I'm like, I will take him. Although pigeon poop's like really bad for you. But I will take you and I will raise you and you will send messages to my friends all over the world. Imagine that.
Although I don't know how long it takes. It probably takes a bird a long fucking ass time to get to different countries. Like, obviously, holy crap. Fix my hair on the earlier ferry, but then I would have to get up at like 3 a.m. So, we're not doing that. And they also couldn't meet me sooner than like 12 to get everything done. So, hoping 4.5 hours is enough time to get my hair, makeup, do the shoot, and then run to the next shoot, redo my hair and makeup, and then maybe go to the music event, and then go. Yes, I know him personally. We're like this. That's how close we are. Why? Do you need some money? Jimmy? Sure, everyone knows Jimmy. You need 10K? I hook you up. I hook you up 10K. You need a car or a house? I give you a home. But, like, here's the kicker. I ain't paying that property tax. I buy you mansion, but you pay property tax. That's the fucked thing about when they, like, give away, like, homes and shit. Is that, like, there's that to think about, too. Which, property tax should be illegal as fuck. You should be able to, like, own your whole piece of land and not owe the government shit. But we technically don't own our land. It's like everyone's just renting their piece of land. If you want, trust person. What? You trust me to bring you the 10,000? I'm really taking the brunt of this wind, so the microphone's good. It's like a little less awkward when people are constantly moving around because they're not just listening to my whole conversation. But when I was in that one room and that other girl came in, it's like, girl didn't even have headphones on, and I'm just like, you are listening to this whole conversation right now, and this is the most awkwardest fucking thing ever. Like, so awkward. Because I just always say whatever comes to mind and just ramble about the weirdest shit. But it's like, if someone's right there, they're gonna hear fucking everything you say and be like, excuse me? What are you discussing right now? This is why I like streaming at home or when I'm like constantly on the go. So it's like, they only get snippets. And then when they can't judge you that much because they don't know the context. But if they hear the context, they absolutely can judge you. Peel away a Lamborghini, but how the hell are you going to pay for the insurance to drive it? Okay, does it cost more for insurance depending on the type of car you have? Does it work like that? I thought it was just based mainly on your driving record. But I guess like with like sporty cars, I know with like collector's cars, I think there's extra fees. I'm not actually sure. Speaking of that kind of thing, still being on a genealogy kick. Oh, hey, have you been like continuing the family tree? Trace my lineage back to the royal family in Europe, except my line was responsible for signing the execution order of King Charles I. Holy shit. Yo, M. Spartson, I think we can ban him. Show something? My nostrils.
Stay away.
We love that. No, yeah, I think he could just get banned. Fled to the U.S. after subsequently through in the U.S. I wish I was like connected to some cool stuff. Maybe I am if I look far enough back. I guess my family was like first settlers on the island, so that's something. Although people just look at that and they're like, colonizer. So I'm like, hey, I guess. But also, none of this would be here if it didn't happen. So, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Also, my dad, whenever I joke with him about that, he always brings up, he's like, but there's news articles. Your however many greats-grandfather was, like, in support of, like, working with the natives. And I was like, okay, but, like, that's not your saving grace, I guess. If you have $1 million sports car, it costs more. Oh, because they, like, assume you wealthy. Who do you want banned? Cutting out. Spartans, but I don't even think he's in here anymore. Give 1,000 Bitcoin for you. Yusuf's gonna make me rich. Yeah. There's no way that's a scam. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, there's no way that's a scam. 1,000 Bitcoin for me, just because you made it in the States. Congratulations. No, when it comes to getting a freaking work visa for the States, though, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain in the ass. It's to the point where I'm like, it'd be easier just to marry an American and get the work visa than it would to like get a lawyer and fill out all the paperwork, because it's starting to look kind of pricey. My goodness. Sorry, purple badge. But yeah, that's understandable. I never thought about it that way. Well, I guess my like old beater of a car isn't too bad on insurance then, because it's not terrible, but apparently they have like no fault insurance, which I kind of think is bullshit, where if you get in an accident, apparently it's like no one's fault, even if it clearly is someone's fault, especially with the way how people drive in my town. Like, everyone just, I used to never need a dash cam. Oh, you fucking need a dash cam now. The amount of people that run reds or run four-way stops or just drive into the when it is absolutely not their turn to go, so everyone has to slam on their brakes, is crazy. They also need to reassess older people with their license, because holy crap, that's how most of the accidents are happening as well. Like, we've had so many people just drive straight into buildings, to the point where there's been a collection that's been starting of like accidents in my town. How the fuck? Like, there was some girl who was parked, and instead of reversing, she like went forward, but she must have been fucking punching it, because she jumped the curb and went like straight into the window of a dining establishment, which like there's a barrier and then there's like a curb, so for her to get over all of that, she must have been like full force, which I'm like, dude, even if you're in reverse, you don't give it that much gas to get out of a parking stall. That's crazy. Most sane Americans want to move to Canada at this point. Well, I'm a sane Canadian and I want to fucking move to America at this point. Everyone's always like, oh, America, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, dude, it just makes my flights cheaper. It makes staying in America slightly cheaper. No one fucking seems to want to go there from Canada. I've even had people at my work being like, why would you go to the States? And I'm like, opportunity? Like, there's barely any jobs here. I'm gonna be so free. It took me fucking 6 months to get my old job back at the hotel. I applied to every fast food chain. I applied to like every grocery store. No one's fucking hiring in my town. It's bad. So especially when it comes to the modeling and acting gigs, they're all in the States. Like, yeah, there's a little bit in Vancouver, but most of the stuff is in the States, because a lot of the companies are kind of based there. Even if they don't make their stuff there, they're based there. Marrying an American may not be enough now. Shit. But here's the thing though. I even said this in. I'm just a Canadian coming down. You know, I'm not coming from a completely other place. So maybe it would be enough. I joked to my dad. I'm like, I'm gonna go on Twitter. And on there, I'm like, I'm gonna beg. I'm gonna fucking beg for that work visa. That'll work, right? If I'm polite enough about it, hook me up with one. I have a friend that has been threatened with deportation. Dude is a university professor who takes his PhD in mathematics here and is married to an immigration. Holy shit, that's fucked. Just wait 3 years, we're in hell right now. Well, fortunately I don't really have 3 years. By then my whole career will kind of start shriveling up if I don't start getting my foot in the door, which is kind of the trade-off. Tons of jobs in Alaska, much chiller than the rest of the USA. Alaska should be Canada, to be honest. We should have bought Alaska, because wasn't it, who had Alaska? And then didn't they sell it? Was it Russia? I don't know. Someone had Alaska and then they sold it to the States, right? Fair number of casting calls. Oh, island. The island has a surprising amount of casting calls as well. Now that I'm like with an agency, I see them all the time. Holy fuck. Only recently, but it's still like an opportunity once a week, which is way more than modeling. I was talking to my agency in New York, and they're like, yeah, modeling opportunities doesn't seem like there's a lot in Canada. There's a freak ton in the States, though. Russia, yeah, okay, it was Russia. For like, we're back. Never mind. It fixed. Okay, yeah, I'll do an IRL stream once you guys know if I'm in the stream, you guys. I will talk to you soon. Sorry, it's like ending. I will talk to you soon. Sorry, it's like ending on a really disconnecty, shitty note, but I'll talk to you guys in a bit.